If you're dumb enough to buy a new car this weekend,
you're a big enough schmuck to come to Big Bill Hell's Cars.
Bad deal.
Cars that break down.
Thieves.
If you think you're going to find a bargain at Big Bill,
you can kiss my ass.
It's our belief that you're such a stupid motherfucker.
You'll fall for this bullshit.
Guaranteed.
If you find a better deal,
shove it up your ugly ass.
You heard us right.
Shove it up your ugly ass.
Bring your tray.
Bring your title.
Bring your wife.
We'll fuck her.
That's right, we'll fuck your wife.
Because at Big Bill Hell,
you're fucked 6 ways from Sunday.
Take a hike
to Big Bill Hell,
home of challenge pissing.
That's right,
challenge pissing.
How does it work?
If you can piss 6 feet in the air straight up and not get wet,
you get no down payment. Don't wait. Don't delay.
Don't fuck with us or we'll rip your nuts off.
Only at Big Bill Hell.
The only dealer that tells you to fuck off.
Hurry up, asshole.
This event ends the minute after you write us a check.
And it better not bounce or you're a dead motherfucker.
Go to hell.
Big Bill Hell's Cars.
All the more filthiest
and exclusive home of the meanest sons of bitches in the state of Maryland.
Guaranteed.
Hey, are you a big fat bastard who loves eating at Outback Steakhouse but thinks the portions are too small? Well, good news, fat ass, because now there's the Outback Steakhouse Extreme. We don't have a bloomin' onion, we have a bloomin' pumpkin. You know what else we got? Elephant steaks, 50-pound elephant steaks. And why don't you wash it down with 40 ounces of malt liquor and ranch dressing, you fat fuck? Outback Steakhouse Extreme.
Punish your toilet.
I try to live my life every day. Keep out of strife, come what may. I try to do unto others as I'd have them do to me. But it can't be done for everyone, and now it's plain to see. You are a cunt. If that's thinking cunt, it ain't true, but you tell me you're a motherfucking cunt. You are a cunt, motherfucking cunt. Everybody knows from your head to your toes, you're a big fat stinking beside it. Now I see, dearie me, what a hassle this would be. I'm out of luck, don't give a fuck, 'cause you're the cunt, not me.
Why don't you go fuck yourself, dickhead?
You are a cunt, 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 cunt. Big fat stinking cunt. If it ain't true, but I'm here to tell you, you're a motherfucking cunt. You are a cunt, 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 cunt. Motherfucking cunt. Everybody knows from head to toe you're a big fat stinking cunt. Why don't you shut that scabby cunt mouth before I fuck up your face? I tried to be real nice, say it twice, good advice, even though it's futile. Fucking in the side, I don't know why I tried to deny this nagging itch. You maniac, gonna get you back, you fucking son of a bitch. You are a cunt, 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 a big fat stinking cunt. Say it ain't true, and you tell me you're a motherfucking cunt. You are a cunt, 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 motherfucking cunt. Everybody knows from your head to toe you're a big fat stinking cunt.
Live from the Raw Talk Studios in Southwest Florida, it's the Charles Richardson Show.
I don't know what to tell you on that one. All righty.
So I get to see the light. Yeah, it's true, been there before.
Test one. There we go. A little bit better.
But now the sun don't hurt me.
Of course, we have our technical difficulties today with one of them being no audio for co-host over here. You still have no audio?
No, I don't hear anything.
I don't get it. That is weird. Very weird. What color is your cord? Pink?
No. Black.
No, it's all black. Great. Oh.
Even though my world
Going down that one.
I can see a speck of light. Feeling stronger, feeling free.
God, don't pull on
The
it.
shadows of the night.
Jesus. I don't know what the hell happened. Why it disconnected.
There you go.
See, that's what happens when somebody yanks on the fucking cord. There'd be no sound there. That solves everything. How about that?
Thank you.
Oh, yes. What a way. Hey, what a great fucking opening impression for the Aussies over there, huh? They're waking up at 8 o'clock in the morning and they're like, what the fuck is this dumb shit doing? Oh, he's American, of course. I get it now. It's going to make me a Vegemite Sendra's mate. Anyway, fuck this. What's going on? Happy Wednesday evening here in the States. Thursday morning over there in Australia, and Thursday morning also on the UK. So, yeah, we're kind of worldwide right now. We are live on Facebook and YouTube. If you want to see the video, The Charles Richardson Show, you can search on Facebook and YouTube. Join the page, subscribe to the page. Booyah, you got video. Now, if you want to listen to the audio train wreck that's going on and still keep just
What's going on over there now?
You know what it is? I've been cursed by Crazy Joe.
Oh,
Crazy Joe leaves the
curse
fucking
of Crazy Joe.
Yes, Crazy Joe leaves the station and I get cursed with all this shit.
You know, the curse of Crazy Joe sounds like a pirate curse.
No, it sounds like
from
sounds
Pirates
like an
of the Caribbean.
No, it sounds like an STD.
I was thinking more like no, I don't even know. The curse of the Black Pearl.
That's
Crazy
a
Joe.
that's a pirate thing. Curse the Black Pearl. he'd make some racist comment about that.
I'm sure he would.
I'm just saying he would. Oh man. Okay, listen, I had lost my train of thought. No audio. Mic stand is coming apart. This is just fucking great. This is awesome. This is great. Co-host is another co-host is late. Ashley. She'll be in though. She actually got into a car accident. We'll talk.
No.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. She didn't get. I don't think she got into a car accident today, but she's got the. Yeah, she got the. Ray, my buddy over there on YouTube, says Danhausen got you. I got cursed by Danhausen.
You have been cursed.
You are cursed, son of a bitch. Anyway, so I wanted to go ahead and those last two bits before we came on the air officially. Before the mics started shitting and the earphones started messing up. The last two bits, I wanted to go ahead and shout out directly over to the Australian station. So, number one, I want to welcome Dare Media Group. We're on Dare Talk Radio over there in Australia. And right now it is 8:08 a.m. So everybody's just waking up, getting their coffee or at work already. Listen to this shit. So they're already at work. They're already waking up in the morning over there. Like 8 o'clock in the morning would have been the time I would punch into work. So I don't know, whoever's listening over there, hiya, welcome. I am an American. I plead the fifth when somebody asks me about Donald Trump, because trust me, I do not want to comment on that. It's just it's one of those vortexes that you just don't want to talk about. Gas prices are through the roof. I just don't want to go in there. But those last two bits, the reason I bring it up is because I had a chat with General Scotty over there, who actually is the man that runs Dare Media Group. And he's over here saying, listen, I was asking him about, what happened with Crazy Joe. There's a history with Crazy Joe and myself, and Crazy Joe and some of the other broadcasters over here in the States that we told Scotty about him. Anyway, he did mention, listen, please don't hold it over my head, and I promised him I wouldn't. Among many things, we had like a 2-hour discussion, and there were many things I didn't hold over his head, because I wanted to make a good impression. Right? That's what you do. Yeah. You don't hold anything over anybody's head. It's all water under the bridge. Now, granted, the bridge can. The water level can rise and the bridge may get flooded sometimes, but it's okay. It's all good. Really. Sky he's awesome, dude. He really is. We talked for 2 hours, and it's like, honestly, if I wasn't straight, I'd probably ask him for his number, like, personal number, and we'll get together for a pint, or something like that. I'm starting to talk like him over there. So I'm asking him about the rules and everything. It's like, what can I say? What can I not say? He's like, dude, as long as you're not anti-Semitic, you're good. We don't care. As a matter of fact, you can even say the C word. I'm thinking, really? You say cunt? Really? Oh, yeah. So I had to play that bit. I had to play that song and say, I'm probably going to play that song on the first show. So I did. I went ahead and played it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It says, apparently people over there in Australia love the C word. They love I don't get it, but okay. Hey, listen, more power to them. More power to me too. I don't have to watch my mouth like that.
Well, Americans actually as a whole are a lot more censored than other countries.
They're very butthurt over here.
I mean, you got the British calling everybody a wanker.
Yeah.
and
trust me, we are.
The F word rolls off their tongue like it's nothing.
We are fucking wankers. we're
But I'm just saying, it's like, here in the States, people censor themselves a lot more than some other countries do.
You got everybody over here is so goddamn butthurt over every little thing. I will tell you something. Last week, and Monday, this Monday, not last week. I'm sorry, Monday. I got fired from my job, from my day job. That I didn't tell Scotty about this. And frankly, it's like, why am I going to tell him my day job? I got fired from my day job because they made a couple of jokes. A couple of jokes that apparently offended people. So One of the jokes I made was in the chat. Trainer was like saying, listen, this is just the tip of the iceberg of what you're going to learn here, meaning a course that we were taking. And I said, just the tip? And that was offensive. I shit you not. That was one of 3 things that I did that offended somebody, and they had to report to HR. The other one was a ball breaker himself coming in just to go ahead and I'm not saying he poked fun at anybody, but he just, he came in to be, amusing and annoying. Now, annoying to the point where I guess he, just his presence was annoying. And also because his brother was in the training class. And I went ahead and I made fun of his fanny pack. There's like the little pack that's over the shoulder and everything like that. It's literally like a purse, except it's a man pack. Whatever. And I said, so how's that man purse coming? And I got in trouble for that because it made him feel feminine. It made him feel feminine. Well, first off, damn it, I wouldn't feel feminine no matter if I wore it or didn't wear it. So you got some freaking issues there, sir. I suggest taking counseling. Or maybe stop trying to be funny. Because that may take it as like you have a sense of humor, which you don't. And then the last one is there was some profanity that I used casually, like other people were doing. But apparently I took an assessment and I didn't get a good grade on it. And I got visibly upset. Not upset that I was like throwing shit or anything, like no type of rage. But I yelled out. I said some expletives kind of underneath my breath a little bit, maybe louder than it should have been. And I was told to lay off. I was like, yeah, okay, I will. And I did. But I got fired. I got fired because of that. Do you believe that shit over here?
That's stupid.
That is the weirdest shit I've ever gotten fired over. I've not really gotten fired at all, really. And the stuff that I would have gotten fired for, I left because I knew I was on the way out. So I went ahead and put my 2 weeks and didn't allow HR to fire me. I left on my own accord. This is the dumbest shit I've ever been fired over. And it was brought to my attention 2 weeks later after everything went down. Over 2 weeks. So some of this stuff happened during the middle of class.
The other part that's ridiculous is that it was so long after the fact. Like,
it's like if this was such a bad thing and such a fireable offense, why wasn't I like made aware of it sooner?
Mm-hmm.
Obviously not that important to go ahead and rack up people to go ahead and come after me. But that's how fucking butthurt we are over here in the States. We are so fucking butthurt. It really is. It's really sad. It's really sad. So anyway, that just gives me more reason to just fucking move to Australia. Because they don't get butthurt over there, right? You don't. I hope not. So anyway, welcome Dare Media Group to the show. And we'll be broadcasting, well, as long as we can, every Thursday morning over there, your time. Wednesday night here, Thursday morning there, from 8 to 10. And the other one we have, we actually have another station that we started. This one was supposed to start a couple of months ago, actually, but the encoder, they just didn't give me the right stuff. So it was actually the station is called the Up Yours Network. I love this network. I love the way they call it the Up Yours Network. It's located in the UK. And we're there at 1 a.m. in the morning. I doubt anybody's listening to me live up there in the UK. If you are, get over to the chat, Facebook, YouTube, or call in. We have a number, 813-699-5595. So if you want to chime in, even if you're an Aussie, come on over, 813-699-5595. Now you have to use the one, the country code, the one. We are the one and done. We are also on IRN Nation over here in Tampa and IPM Network. Or no, IPM. I had too many initials here. IRN Broadcast, which is the internet radio network here in Tampa, and IPM Nation, which is Matt's show up there in New Hampshire. So we're also there live as well. We want to thank you very much for everybody carrying the show. We appreciate it. We really do. I mean, we used to be on at 12 different stations till I took my hiatus. And yeah, we've been doing the show for like 10 years, off and on, different co-hosts. Always usually been the same with me and Alyssa. By the way, that's Alyssa over there.
Hi.
Say hi. We will have Ashley come on sometime during the show. She normally is here on time and ready to go, but it's been a rough couple of weeks, so you'll get to hear Ashley as well. And she does have her little movie review that we do top of the second hour. So we'll hopefully get her in there so we can go ahead and do that. So we are we're huge Disney fans. We will throw in some Disney news from here and there. We do like to talk about some hot topics that are going on. One of the topics that apparently Dare Media Group had last week was Crazy Joe. Yes, we know of Crazy Joe. We heard of him here. He is not a big-time deal here in the States. As a matter of fact, it's mainly small market. Matt, also on the Matt Carnington show, he's over here. He was the main brunt of Crazy Joe for the long time. Went ahead and for some stupid reason wanted to go ahead and get a little more extreme, like he couldn't already. Honestly, he had a platform and like, you know what? Go ahead and say what you want to say. And he did. But it wasn't good enough. It's like, well, I'm not getting kicked off this channel. I got to up the ante. So I'm going to give somebody's address over the air. You stupid, dumb motherfucker. Give an address over the air. It's freaking illegal, you moron. And you're talking about calling the FBI on everybody else. Somebody just needs to call it on you. Stupid fucking asshole. I mean, listen, he was a decent broadcaster way back before he lost his fucking marbles. And all of a sudden, it's like he just can't get his shit together. He's so obnoxious to the point where, honestly, why would you even go ahead if you got this one station, if you got Dare Media getting behind you and allowing you to air your show with 20,000 possible listeners, and you mean to fucking tell me that you have to go ahead and blow it like that? You can't function with a few simple instructions? And it's just so fucking, and he's over here talking about stuff and mentioning stuff that you people in Australia have nothing, you have no clue. Like, why would you care? Honestly, Joe, just play the fucking music and be done with it. I mean, that's the whole thing. I'm over here telling Sky this on our 2-hour, love conversation that we were having. And I'm over here telling them, I was like, listen, I mean, I talk a lot stuff, that's going on here in the States. Is that really going to be relevant to, Australians? So, well, yeah, they'll eat it up. It's like, okay. I mean, so a lot of stuff you hear will be like, some topics that are going on here in the States that may have impacts over there. Some of the stuff that we talk about does have worldwide impact. Some of the stuff is just local stuff, funny stuff that, we see over here. I mean, have you ever heard of Florida? Florida is known for some really weird shit because we have some really weird people here in Florida.
Very,
very weird people. If you ever get a chance, look on YouTube. It's a really, oh my God, it's
just
crazy.
Look up Florida Man.
Yeah. Look up Florida Man on YouTube. Oh my God.
The things you will see.
You will be entertained. Like, listen, if there's nothing on TV, look up Florida Man. You'll be entertained for the next 3 hours. Even more. It'll be one of those Netflix series that you can't put down. It'll be like Tiger King. It'll be exactly like Tiger King. It really would.
Well, I mean, She wasn't a man, but Carol Baskins in Florida.
Yeah. She's not yet a man, not yet a woman. She fed her husband to the lion or the tiger. Oh my. Just crazy shit you'll find on YouTube.
In the
Jungle, the mighty jungle. The lion did not sleep tonight. He had a full belly. He had Mr. Baskin right there in his belly. Yeah, seriously. If you ever are in like, man, there's nothing on TV, the pub, I don't have enough money to go to the pub or whatever the hell is. Look on YouTube and look up Florida Man or just Florida Man games. That shit will have you rolling. That shit will have you rolling at least for an hour, at least. Just the stuff that they come up with over here, I'm almost embarrassed to be here. The only reason I'm here, honestly, because I don't have to deal with fucking snow, and I'm a big fan of Disney. Love Disney, love Disney World. Pass holders, yes, I go to Disney very often. So we are big Disney people, me and Alyssa. So, yeah, here in Florida, it's weird. It's very weird. Look it up if you're ever bored. Now, the same time I tell you that, the same times I went ahead and I looked up stuff about Australia.
I did too.
Yeah. Because honestly, what better way to know your future audience by learning about some random facts? For instance, Australia is the 6th largest nation by total area. About 70% of Australian mainland is classified as arid and semi-arid outback. Ooh, riveting. Riveting right now. The Great Barrier Reef is visible from space and spans over 2,300 kilometers. That's the largest living structure. Unexpected snowy peaks. You know what? This is boring shit. I went ahead and said, give me some weird facts about Australia that Americans really don't know much about. We know Vegemite. Vegemite is actually restricted in U.S. prisons. I don't know how we even have it. Do we have Vegemite here in the stores?
No.
I don't think we do.
I don't believe so.
So apparently, U.S. prisons, it's illegal. The spread contains yeast, which inmates use to brew illicit alcohol. They use it to brew alcohol. Give me this fucking recipe. Let me import some Vegemite, and yeah, I want to brew some alcohol. I wonder how it's done. Vegemite alcohol. Is that where they got Foster's? You know,
I don't know.
That's
maybe.
Australian for beer,
right?
Is Vegemite in Foster's? You should look that up. Their school years match the calendar. Like literally, their students start the school year in late January and finish in early December. They go for 11 months.
Wow.
Well, almost 11 months. I guess same thing. They do not eat shrimp. So Australians use the word prawns and never say shrimp on the barbie. They never say that. They don't say that. So that's a myth. That's a thing apparently that's been created over here. Burger King is over there, but they don't call it Burger King. They call it Hungry Jack's. It's owned by the Burger King trade. It's a local food shop already owned by the Burger King trademark. However, when they expanded there, apparently there was another local Burger King that sued them for the rights. So they had to change it. But I like Hungry Jack's though. Hungry Jack's good. There's actually a Hungry Jack.
Do they have a kangaroo in the logo?
No, they don't.
Oh, boo.
It's the same.
It sounds like it should have a kangaroo in the logo.
It's the same burger logo, except it just says Hungry Jack's. Same font and everything.
Doesn't it sound like it should have a burger in the not a burger, a kangaroo.
Sounds
logo?
like it sounds like they should have like pancakes and mashed
Hungry
potato,
Jacks.
instant mashed potato.
Well,
Because don't they have like they have a
there's
Hungry Jack mashed
Hungry
potato?
Jack brand.
Yeah.
that makes mashed
They
potatoes
have a
and
brand over
pancakes.
here of instant mashed potatoes and pancakes.
mix.
Pancake mix, yeah. Swimming pool named after the prime minister. Don't see that. That's not interesting. There's a massive toxic toad invasion.
Oh shit!
Yeah, one of the many animal things that we're afraid of over there.
But I love frogs.
Well, I don't think you're gonna
I
like
don't want
this.
toxic toads though.
So look up cane toads. CANE. Cane toads were introduced to eat beetles, but now number over 200 million in the region, in the country.
They just look like toads.
Yeah. But are they any different? Like, what's the difference between toads and cane toads?
Well,
Or is it just a toad?
apparently there's a difference, but it just looks like a yellow toad.
It's a yellow toad?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. See, most toads I know are green
Well,
because it's not easy being green.
Some of them are kind of brownish looking,
Well, I guess if they're full of shit.
but they're kind of normal looking toads.
Okay.
They look like they might be pretty big because there's a picture of somebody holding one and it takes up their whole hand.
This next one, I applaud.
Oh yeah, they're big.
Yeah. How big?
Well, there's another picture of a guy holding it with two hands.
Holy shit. Yeah, there's an invasion going on. They're taking over.
Yeah, they're big.
Anyway.
But anyway.
So this next one, I actually applaud the country. No tipping is required. The waiting staff earn high minimum wages, so tipping at restaurants is not standard practice.
There's a lot of countries that don't tip.
Yeah. Oh my God, guys. So here in America, the waiters make like 25% of the minimum wage here. Minimum wage is like $15 in most areas. So you're going to see a lot of waitresses, they're making between $4 and $5 an hour. That ain't going to pay the bills. Nowhere close. Hell, $15 an hour minimum ain't going to pay the bills. So tipping is looked on very strongly. Like if you go out to eat and you're being waited on, your expectation is 15% of your tip, of your bill. So if you spend $100 on food, your minimum tip should be $15. Minimum. And that's if you were treated good. Now, me, if I have shitty service, if I have to go ahead and look for my waiter or waitress for refills or, stuff that I need, that gets dipped down to 10. But never, ever would I not tip here in America. Now, over there, if they're making a good wage, okay, I don't feel as bad. I may still tip just because I'm used to it.
But some countries consider it insulting to tip.
Well, if that's the case, I'll gladly keep my money. No worries. I'll gladly keep my money. If that's the case. If I will go ahead and, if I have good service, no, it's just in my nature to tip because we're so used to it here in America. We're so used to it. When we get our bill, okay, we go ahead and, we tip. I actually I got yelled at not yelled at, but I got approached by a waiter. When I was eating at a buffet. I'm gonna be honest with you. It was over at Shepherd's in Clearwater Beach. Nice buffet, got crab legs and everything. So it was a pretty good buffet going on. And they always have it. It's like, $20-25 a person. Now, buffet waiters and waitresses, but the service staff there at buffets, they don't really do much except go ahead, refill your drinks, take your plates away when you're done using them, and any odd and ends things that you need. They're not bringing food or taking your order or anything like that. They're not doing that. So they're not really expected to get much of a tip. However, apparently the $5 tip, $10 tip that I left this person wasn't enough. So after I paid the bill, I did this gentleman come back in a nicely dressed uniform. It's like, hey, was everything okay? He said, yes. Yeah, I was just wondering about the tip, that you didn't leave me a whole lot. Thinking, well, now there's a problem. Can I see your manager? I just want to say, this dickwad over here just went ahead and said he's not happy with my tip. I mean, what the hell? That made me very uncomfortable. So maybe I'm butthurt, but just saying, it's like, listen, you don't bitch about your tip. You don't. It is at the discretion of us. We do it as a courtesy. We also do it as sort of pity because we know you're not working for a real wage. Buffet serve staff, though, I think gets paid better because they're not expected to do as much. They get paid better from the restaurant because they're not going to get a lot of tips or as much tips as a fancy restaurant is, or even just a regular restaurant that you're taking orders. You're constantly making sure they're okay. They're bringing them other orders, bringing more food and stuff. It just they're expected to do more. So it's customary to do that because of people don't want to pay shit for the wait staff. But I applaud Australia for putting this in, and any other country that establishes this, I'm all for it. Pay your staff a reasonable wage.
But people who I know who bartend or waitress or whatever, if they are doing well, they make a lot on tips, like a lot more than what most of us make doing our jobs.
That's the whole thing, though, is those tips. If you're waiting, and a lot of people, they do multiple tables, of course.
Right.
So if you're turning a table in about 45 minutes, an hour, and you go ahead and they're ordering $50 worth of food, you get a $5 tip, and you're doing that for 5 or 6 tables, $30 an hour, man. That's not including the little measly shit that you get paid on the salary.
Mm-hmm.
$30 an hour is pretty better than any job I've had.
Right.
Of course, you get taxed it. And there's some places there where it's like, well, you have to put your money with all the rest of the service in the pool.
Bullshit.
It is bullshit. And you're going to split it evenly. So that means freaking this dumbass who does nothing gets shit for tips. I have to go into this pot with that douchebag? No.
Yeah.
That happens in some restaurants. Just it's not regulated. It's not regulated. It really isn't. It sucks. Isaac Banks has joined us. He's over here. Ikeman Breezy. He's over here, of course, letting him know about his songs that he's done. He's in Meet Me Halfway by Kenny Loggins. He did a cover song on YouTube. So, of course, we'll have to listen to that. Ikeman Breezy, he's in multiple quartets, quintets, whatever tets that they are, that more than that over there in North Carolina, down here in the States. And elections are mandatory. You have to. Every adult faces a fine if they don't vote in federal elections.
Wow.
So vote. Ooh. So AI says, if you want, I can go ahead, more of the unusual side of Australia. I can share more about weird local slang, laws that are on the books, and bizarre animal defenses. I said, hell yeah. Give me all this. Give me all this input. I need the input. Thongs. What does that mean to you?
It means one of two things. It's either a pair of underwear that has the string that goes up your ass, or it could be flip-flops.
Okay, so you actually think of it as flip-flops too.
Yes.
You looked it up, didn't you?
No.
Okay. So it actually means footwear in Australia. If
Yeah.
somebody tells you to wear thongs to the beach, they mean flip-flops.
Well, they could mean the other one too.
No. Apparently over there.
I mean, it would apply to either one.
Well, over here maybe, but over there it is footwear.
No, some regions in the U.S. do call flip-flops
Not
thongs.
not any regions I know of.
I grew up calling them thongs.
Whatever. Rooting means something else. It does not mean cheering for a sports team. That is called barracking or barracking. Rooting translates directly to sexual intercourse.
Oh.
So I believe we should do some rooting later tonight.
Sure.
Do that. Manchester. Number one, we know of Manchester here in New Hampshire as a city. Manchester United as soccer team over in England. But Manchester is the department. Department stores use this specific word to label the bed sheets and linen section.
Oh.
So if you go to a department store,
So if you go to Bed Bath and Beyond,
it's Manchester Bath and Beyond. Yeah, Manchester is the bed sheets and linen. Yeah. Biscuits. Oh, we love biscuits and gravy over here.
Yes.
You know, the floury.
But they're cookies, right?
They are cookies. Yes.
I've heard that.
The classic American biscuit and gravy combination does not exist in traditional local culture. It is cookies over there. Biscuits is cookies. And last one I hear is fair dinkum. Fair dinkum, Dinkum, dinkum. I may pronounce it wrong. I may butcher it. I apologize. This confirms truth. The classic phrase means something is completely genuine, true, or honest. So if you say, listen, I told you everything about Crazy Joe is fair dinkum, that means it's 100% true. Above reasonable doubt, of course. And that's local slang. Some phrases, I'm sure there's a lot more, but that's what ChatGPT said to me.
One specific fact that I found.
Yeah.
That I thought was funny that you didn't mention was that male echidnas have 4-headed penises.
What? First off, what is echidnas?
They're kind of like a porcupine type marsupial.
They have a 4-headed penis?
Yes, because they apparently need to be well endowed to get around all the spines because they've got spines like a porcupine.
That would just hurt to get aroused. That's a lot of heads going on.
Right?
If I had a 4-headed penis, yeah, blowjob. All right. I got 4 ladies lining up around my crotch, going ahead and sucking my head.
No.
Why not?
No.
I'm just saying, if I was single, yeah.
Anyway, so that was the most interesting one that I found. That
4-headed penis. It's almost like
right?
almost like a fucking monster. Like they'll make a movie out of that. It'll be Godzilla, the 4-headed penis. Hey, can you imagine that? That's a movie. Steven Spielberg needs to get on the case of those graphic effects. It's Godzilla and the 4-headed penis. Battle of all battles. 4 heads of penis versus Godzilla. It is the ultimate. It's a 4-on-1.
Actually,
what?
An echidna is what Knuckles is supposed to be in Sonic.
Oh, it's one of the hedgehogs. Or sort of.
Kind of like a hedgehog.
Right.
I mean, the Sonic characters don't actually look like the real animals.
So wait a minute. Wait.
But-
So wait a minute. You mean to tell me Knuckles has 4-headed penis?
Apparently.
That's why he's Knuckles, because he make a knuckle out of his penis and out of his fists. That's awesome. He has 3 fists to make knuckles. Left and right, penis.
I don't know about all that.
Now, it's a 4-headed penis. Does it have a thumb? Which is like you make a fist?
I don't know. I didn't look at the picture
Why
of
not?
it.
That's part of your research duties, ma'am.
I'm sorry, I didn't look up a picture of an echidna penis.
Get a picture of an echidna penis. I want to see this shit.
I don't want to Google that.
Why? You gonna get a whole bunch of spam?
I don't know what's gonna come up.
It probably a four-headed penis. I don't understand what the problem is. You've never seen a penis before? Now you're gonna see 4 of them connected at one base. It's great. Ray always said the four-headed penis should make a movie with the 3-boob woman from Total Recall. Disney could get that plot and make the next Avatar. That's fucking great, Ray. That's awesome.
Oh, it's not like you would think.
No, it's not a penis.
Well, it is.
Does any one of them shoot more cum than the other one?
I have no idea.
This
honey.
is stuff you need to ask. You need to ask this stuff. How much jizz does one of these heads pump out?
Anyway.
Is it all equal to anyway?
All right, I'm done.
Done.
I'm done. I had my one fact.
That was
and
the
I'm
one.
done.
That is a fucking good fact. You got to admit that. That was fucking amazing.
You know,
we're gonna close with a 4-headed penis on the weird shit there in Australia. 4-headed penises. Oh my god. I wonder if is it you can send me the picture. Send me the picture.
Look it back up again.
Fine, look it up again. It wasn't that hard. It wasn't that hard, or was it hard?
I don't know.
Of course you don't know. You don't know if it's hard. You don't know if it's flaccid or hard. I mean, it's not that difficult. I'm gonna say hard again. So yeah, send it. You know what? Send it to the host chat so Ashley can see.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, we gotta send it to Ashley too. She's gotta see the 4-headed penis.
She's gonna log on and be like, "What the
What the fuck did I just walk into? What are you guys showing me this perverted shit for?" We're gonna hear the first thing out of her mouth. What the fuck are you sending me? We weren't sending it to you, Ashley. We were sending it for the better half of the show. It was the show that made it happen, not anything.
Hang on.
Hurry up! I want to see this penis.
You're really excited about it, aren't you?
My penis is getting hard just thinking of it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, my 1-headed penis.
Thank God you've only got one.
I know, right? Imagine 4. That would I may probably drive you insane.
I don't have the host chat.
Whatever. Send it to me personally. Then I'll send it to the host chat. I don't know why I don't have it on the host chat. Just send it to me.
I've got the Charles Richardson show chat.
No, yeah, just send it to me. I don't care where you send it. Right now, I just want to see it. I just want to see this shit. My God. You know what I'm thinking of? Oh my God. You know what I'm thinking of? Here's what I'm thinking of. You remember on I kid you not, I can't believe I'm using Disney as a reference. Monsters Inc. The girlfriend of Mike Wazowski with the 4 different
No, it's not like
lizards
that.
like that, just going all over. No,
it's not 4 separate penises. It's one penis with 4 heads on it.
Oh, so it's like a blossoming rose?
Kind of, I guess.
It's not giving me anything.
It didn't work?
Oh, here it is. Oh, gross. That's. I wonder if we get in trouble for this.
Who get in trouble for what?
If I shared it on the camera.
I don't know.
The 4-headed hedgehog cock. I mean, I'm taking a look at this thing because they have the animal in the head and in the hand, and it's like this thing is coming out like a freaking wham, like the freaking porn star of the year with their 12-inch dick, and it's like, look at me, bitch, and I got 4 spots that it's gonna cream on you on. Oh man, that is weird.
Yeah, that's weird.
It does. It actually looks like 4 pussies. Because the heads that don't point out like a male tip. It looks like 4 vaginas. Oh man, I wonder if I should share it. Do I?
I mean, that link was from Instagram, so
You would think, right? Oh, if I get flagged, I get flagged. What am I going to do? Hang on.
It's not a human.
You're right. It's not. But I know what you mean. Let me back out of here. Let me go back to my personal chat. There we are. Let me get this monstrosity here. So jealous of this fucking animal.
I don't know. It's pretty weird looking.
It's weird. Oh, yeah. I'm not going to say it's not weird looking. I'm just saying. Can I zoom in on this? How do we do this here? Zoom in on the penis. There we go. Oh, yeah. There. Now we're talking. Now it's right up in your face.
So
Four penises in your face. Here we go. All right. If you're on YouTube, here it comes. Is this it? No, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Here we go. Here we go. This is fucking crazy. It's a four-headed penis. It's not human, so I shouldn't get in trouble. This is actual from an animal. It looks like vaginas. It really does. Okay. My anxiety kind of caught me. I can't share it for that long. Looks like four vaginas though coming out of one stem. It's like a big flower. All right, real quickly, because we're actually, my God, 1 hour goes by fast when we're talking about Aussie stuff. Strange laws that are still in the books. Mandatory bike helmets. That actually is in a lot of states over here. Illegal vacuuming hours in Victoria, Australia. Vacuuming loud enough for neighbors to hear after 10 p.m. is a finable offense.
Well,
go ahead. Hurry up.
how loud is your vacuum if your neighbors can hear it?
I don't know. They may have primitive vacuums over there. You know, they could still be using the Fred Flintstone vacuum with its big fucking elephant. I don't know. Strict potato limits. The Western Australia Potato Marketing Corporation, that's that company, by the way, legally limits unregistered citizens from carrying over 50 kilograms of potatoes. That's a lot of fucking spuds. I mean, that's...
How many potatoes do you have on your person, sir?
Yeah, do you have 110 pounds of potatoes? That's what 50 kilograms is. 110?
A lot of potatoes.
God damn! What are you doing over there? Holy shit. Holy potato.
They're not counting their carbs.
No,
That's
they're
what
not.
They're not doing.
You know what? I bet you that's the least thing that they do over there is count carbs. We're the pussies over here counting carbs. Oh my God. Right-handed side drivers. So basically, they're one of the countries that drive on the left side of the road and drive, and they have the right side of the car they're steering.
Honestly, most other countries do that.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. It's they're one of the ones that do it. Barring bad magicians, pretending to practice witchcraft or telling fortunes used to be a jailable offense in Queensland. I guess it used to be. Maybe it's not anymore. Oh man. And that's the weird stuff I have about Australia. Not weird though, but I do know about your sport, Australian rules football. If you have not, and if you listen in the States or in the UK and you don't know what that is, which you may not if you live outside Australia, look it up or at least watch it on Fox Sports 1 or Fox Sports 2. It's usually on at like 2 o'clock in the morning. You probably want to record it. It is literally chaos on top of chaos. And when they say footy, that's what they're talking about. They're talking about Aussie rules football. This is their main sport, kind of like the NFL is over here. And when they have their grand finale, which is their Super Bowl, they're talking about filling a stadium to the gills with about 110, 115,000 people. It is literally a football game on a cricket field with the end part, because it's picture an oval soccer field, oval soccer. And in this particular instance, the goal is 2 long poles from the ground up, 2 long ones. And then about, I'm going to be off on this one, probably about 5-10 yards away are 2 shorter poles. So how you score in this game is everything has to be moved by kicking. There is no throwing. It has to be like either a drop kick or actual just regular kick. And if you don't want to kick and you want to throw it, you have to punch it. So like if you're holding the ball in your left hand, you have to punch it with your right hand to your teammate. You have to do that or get rid of it. If you get tackled with the ball, they do a throw up, not like vomiting. They throw the ball up in the air and just like, battle for it. It is constant chaos, but it's fun. This got introduced to the States when COVID hit. When COVID hit and there was no sports going on, Australian rules football still continued for a couple more weeks before they shut down. And it was made public by a broadcaster over here named Pat McAfee. He went ahead and he gave this thing a 2 thumbs up for entertainment value. The rules are a little bit but most of it has to do with you kick the ball from player to player. If you kick the ball in the air and your player comes down with it, they call that a mark. So they'll blow the whistle and nobody can tackle or rough this guy up that made the catch. He gets like 5 seconds or so to either distribute the ball by a kick or punch or run it. As soon as he breaks whatever containment, then he's free to be tackled and all that shit. But every time you catch the ball after it's been kicked to you, you get a mark and you get about 5, 6, 7 seconds, whatever. The referee counts it. And then if you kick the ball through the big 2 posts, it doesn't even have to be in the air. As long as it goes through the posts, it could be a dribbler on the ground or it could be in the air. You get 6 points every time it goes through. And then they take a little, they take a coffee break or something like that for a couple of minutes. If you go ahead and kick it through the big post and the little post on the right or left side, it's worth 1 point, and they immediately inbounds the ball from a little squared position and on that end of the field. The opposing team does. The rest of the rules kind of a little wonky, but I know of Australian rules football. I've actually watched it a few times. I still watch it occasionally when I have time, but I've got a lot of recordings of all these games that I just never had a chance to watch. Always been so busy. I always catch up with WWE wrestling or I watch shows that me and Alyssa watch and stuff like that. So I never really get into it. She's not a sports fan, so it's like I can't share that with her. But it's a fun game that they have over there. It's a really fun game. I wish that we would make Aussie rules football a thing over here. It'd be nice. I mean, I know they have like very, very, very minor leagues that do it, and it's virtually unknown, really. But I've looked it up. I like, here, do they have clubs here in the U.S.? And they do. They have leagues, very, very, like I said, very small leagues, very regional leagues that, nobody really goes to. Unfortunately, it's not well known. And I don't know if I don't know. I don't know why it's not well known. It's fun. It's fun to watch. It is chaos. I'll tell you that. And maybe that's why. Because it's so chaotic over there. It really is. The game, I should say. Not the country. It is. All right. So here at the top of the hour, we're getting close to 9 o'clock. here in on the States, 9:00 a.m. over there on Australia, and I think it's 2 a.m. in UK. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to take a break. So the break usually consists of a couple of songs, a couple of rock songs. Probably never heard of these bands, but they're underground here in the States. Enjoy it. About 6 minutes with the songs. We'll play a little funny bit, and then we're going to come back. We're going to get some Disney news. We're going to get some stuff that's been happening over here, maybe stuff that's happened that's affecting the world. We'll go ahead and do that. We still can take your calls, 813-699-5595 if you'd like. We also are in the chat on Facebook and YouTube. Just search The Charles Richardson Show, and bam, you see video. You can go in the chat. We do have a few people in the chat. Go ahead if you want to join. You're more than welcome to. So in the meantime, stay tuned. Still waiting on Ashley. Hopefully she's okay, but stay tuned. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
We need a break. Be back soon. This is The Charles Richardson Show.
I have lost everything. To remember the hands I gave you. Now all you can say to point at me. Where was my pride? Just swept aside. Don't trust me. I've got nothing left to say. I'm not care for you when I don't even care for you. Have you come for me? I forgot how to breathe. Everyone's happy. I'll just hide my frown. Fire burning inside. Something I can't hide. Don't try to touch. I want no one around. This place is haunting. I've lost it now. Don't trust me. I've got nothing left to give. I'm not care for you when I don't even care for me. I'm falling. Wind's cold on my skin. Will you help me? Turn the key, I hit button, yes. Nowhere to go, but I'm going fast. Popping the terror and it's all so clear. Everything I hate is in my rearview mirror. Tight in it's scrubbing, there's no more red lights. Laugh at the people as you scream and cry. In 94 to win about 94. Is it speed limit? Watch you put the sign up. Go. Balls out, head back, pedal to the floor. Balls out, head back, pedal to the floor. Balls out, head back, pedal to the floor. Ghostbusters says I got some heat coming up. Reach in the glove back, grab a bottle of bud. Throw on my shades and I'm as cool as can be. If I can't see them, then they can't see me. Cell phone is ringing, but I just don't care. Cause all they want is me to come back there. But 25 is what the miss a deal. God damn it, man, it's still my beer. Balls out, head back, pedal to the floor. Balls out, head back, pedal to the floor. Balls out, head back, pedal to the floor. Speed always grab me when I see flashing lights. There ain't no way you catch me tonight. We'll see how bad these little horses wanna run. These highway cops are so much fun. It's 50 miles till I hit the state line. If I can get there, I'll be doing just fine. Turn off my lights and away I go. Here I come on Chicago. Balls out, head back, pedal to the floor. Balls out, head back, pedal to the floor. Balls out, head back, pedal to the floor. Let's go.
Hello, you have reached the automated answering service of your school. In order to assist you in connecting to the right staff member, please listen to all the options before making a selection. To lie about why your child is absent, press 1. To make excuses for why your child did not do his homework, press 2. To complain about what we do, press 3. To swear at staff members, press 4. To ask why you didn't get information that has already been enclosed in your newsletter and several flyers that have been mailed to you, press 5. If you want us to raise your child, press 6. If you want to reach out and touch, slap, or hit someone, press 7. To request another teacher for the 3rd time this year, press 8. To complain about bus transportation, press 9. To complain about school lunches, press 0. If you realize this is the real world and your child must be accountable and responsible for his or her own behavior, classwork, and homework, and that it's not the teacher's fault for your child's lack of effort, hang up and have a nice day. If you want this in another language, move to a country that speaks it. Thank you for your interest in public education.
We're back to the best show you have never heard of. That's the Charles Richardson Show.
Everything I want and everything I need.
Oh, we're back. We're back to hour number 2, the final hour of the Charles Richardson Show. 813-699-5595. Make sure, I haven't mentioned them yet. I'm such a bad host. Make sure you go ahead and visit our friends over at Dubby Energy Drink. That's Dubby, DUBBY.GG. Yeah, it's a weird website. I've already voiced my complaint on that. But make sure you go over there. Energy drink that has no crash whatsoever, no sugar, just a whole lot of your favorite vitamin, caffeine. So go ahead, get it. Don't get the crash later. Get the energy you need. And at checkout, go ahead and type in the code Richardson Show for 10% off your order. Yeah, I said it. I'm saving you money too. 10% off your order at Dubby Energy Drink. No crash, all energy. What do you got to lose? Except time. Get your ass over to Dubby Energy, Dubby.gg, Dubby Energy Drink. Yeah. We are welcomed now by Ashley is in the house. How you doing, Ashley?
Hey, I'm doing all good,
I'm
blessed.
sorry to hear that you had an unfortunate car accident. I'm sorry to hear that. What happened?
Unfortunately, I was actually just driving 2 minutes away from my house. Last 10 seconds, somebody blew through a red light and T-boned me. And
T-bone.
so, yes, sir.
Was
Yes,
it
sir.
was it from a koala that had a four-headed penis?
It's not a koala.
Whatever it is, hedgehog.
Why do we have
Echidna.
koalas with four-headed penises
It's
now?
an echidna.
It's an echidna, not an echidna, an echidna.
Why is there anything with a four-headed penis? I'm concerned.
I'm concerned too. I saw this shit and it's just fucking freaky.
It's really weird looking.
It's really. I gotta send it to you.
I'm less concerned about my car accident now.
See, and that's what we need to do. We need to go ahead and comfort each other in the way of looking at penises.
In the way of looking at four-headed penises. You do realize I can't Google that.
You don't have to Google it. I sent.
He made me Google it.
Yeah, I made her Google it. So let me catch you up because apparently, obviously, you've missed half the show, but for good reason. So I'm not holding it against you. But we've recently joined an Australian radio station, and we did some Aussie facts. I came up with 98% of the facts, and the one fucking fact that this one over here comes up with is a four-headed penis.
Congratulations on finding that fact. However,
it was a doozy.
That's a hell of a doozy.
Uh-huh.
Hey, listen, you did that. You did that. I don't know what that is to do.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I want you to do it again.
He told me to find weird facts about Australia that most Americans don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I found one.
Oh, yeah. And that's it. She did her job. That's it. She doesn't even need to do good news tonight. Fuck that.
Great job.
Yeah,
great job.
You know what? Take the rest of the night off.
Hey,
holy shit! But
I now gotta go look at four-headed penises today and hope and pray I don't find some weird crap.
Look at the host chat, and I sent it to you. It's a Bing.com website, but it's safe. It's not going to crash your computer.
Are you sure? I'm gonna look at it on my phone.
Because if it does crash my computer, the whole show is going down because I use the show computer.
Ew. Ew, it's got crusties in it.
It looks like
the clean version.
It looks like four vaginas, honestly. It doesn't even look like four heads. It's four vaginas.
Yeah.
Now listen, imagine, now hold on a second. You see the creature to the right? Look how big it is compared to the creature's body mass. I'd kill for a dick that big. I don't care if mine had 2 or 3 heads. I don't care. I want that. I want that. But here's the thing. I know for a fact that there is no way that has got to be one hell of a way to get into a vagina. How do you do that?
There's some things that you just don't want to know.
No. Well, I didn't want to know this. I could have spent the rest of my fucking life not knowing about four-headed penises.
The female human population already is debating on, the thing about circumcision. Like, why are there uncircumcised penises around still? And then you're over here talking about, what if we had 4 penis heads instead? We would be trying to figure out how to remove all the foreskin on all 4 of your penises. And no.
Listen, can you
if there was
imagine?
foreskin on a 4-headed penis, would it just be 1 foreskin over 4 penises, or 4 separate foreskins? I don't want to deal with 4 potential foreskins when meeting a new partner. That's no. That mentally smells. I'm already thinking of no.
I just don't know how it's possible to get into a vagina. I'm looking at that and I'm thinking that's spread all over hell. It really, I know it's not long extensions or anything. It's like just a base and then poof, it's like a flower.
Maybe
How the fuck
it's
do you
the
get
point.
the flower part in?
Maybe the point of it is to literally make it a point, and then all four of them like do like this to spread it open, and then now you have. I don't know, I don't want to.
I don't know either. I'm
not Googling
confused.
it either. My phone's gonna be contaminated
No,
highly.
don't Google it.
No, because NSA is going to have a lot of questions about what the hell I'm Googling.
Oh, I'm sure the NSA is like, Ashley, that four penis thing, man, that's nothing. Check out this 6 penis thing that we found over here just down the road.
My phone is probably over here listening now, and I'm going to get 4 foreskin-headed penis porn for the rest of the year. And I don't want that on my phone.
If you do get that, send it to me. I'm anxious to see how this thing operates.
I will. You will be the first one to know. Thank you.
I'm telling you.
Like, I'm tagging both of you, and whatever I get sent now on forehead, foreskin, penises, because I know it's coming.
It's just research, Ashley. It's just research. It's not what you think. I'm not going to go ahead and wank off to something like this. What?
You know, that whole just the tip comment you had, this takes it to a whole nother level.
Yeah.
Which one?
Which one exactly?
Which one?
Do we label these? I see one that's to the left, one that's like center midfield, and then the other one's the right field and center
Are
right
all
field.
of them the same length? Like, you could tell people you have a 6-inch and a 10-inch penis at the same time, and you wouldn't be lying.
I don't know how I don't have that classification. I don't know. Listen, we were just told to get weird facts, and this is weird. I don't. We're not diving any deeper. We're not cutting the foreskin off this.
Why not? No, never mind.
Yeah,
never mind. No, I don't want to know. No. My AI / NSA agent and everybody don't look that up for me. I swear to God, do not send me ads for fucking condoms for four-headed, foreskin penises. I don't
make them. I don't think.
Now you're gonna find out the hard way, quite literally. Okay.
What, Trojan Condoms is going to go ahead and produce a 4-headed condom? You got quiet there real quickly. You already know something.
Because I'm concerned that it's possible. I am concerned because now I'm over here thinking about the fact that, you can actually get chlamydia from a koala. So I would think that somebody out there is probably putting condoms on koalas. And so maybe there's somebody out there putting condoms on other animals. And maybe some of those animals have 4-headed penises.
Actually,
I'm concerned.
Yeah. Actually, there was something about chlamydia on one of these things.
It was the koala, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't the koala. I don't think, no, it wasn't the koala. I didn't want to go into it because fried chicken and sushi, it's about an animal. It was an animal. Dangerous. Oh, yeah. God damn it. You're right. Koalas carry a widespread chlamydia. A massive percentage of the wild population carries a strain dangerous to their species.
Yep.
The koalas. Holy shit, you knew that.
Yeah, I knew that one because I've heard a lot of breakup stories because of koalas. My favorite one was the couple that had went to Australia and had a great time and everything. And then they came back and like 2 years later, they had decided to, have a kid. And then during the woman's pregnancy, she found out she had chlamydia. So now the husband and wife were blaming each other, but they had decided to stay together. But each one of them had believed that the other one had cheated.
Oh,
Years
yeah.
later, they found out that during that trip, the husband had picked up a koala and the koala had peed on him and apparently transmitted chlamydia to him, which then transmitted to the wife. But in between that time of them finding out, it was actually the koala's fault the husband had decided to get back at his wife and unfortunately cheated on her. When all of this was blamed on some nasty ass koala.
Yeah, but does peeing on you necessarily mean it's going to pass? Does it have to be? Can just the skin absorb it, or does it have to be like, you have to have a cut or something that goes in it, or God forbid, drink it?
Don't need a cut. And it was enough fluids on him. And because they were out during the day, he couldn't immediately get to a shower. So the koala pee was on him for potentially hours.
Who would walk around with koala pee on them for hours?
Somebody that couldn't get to a koala shower.
I'd be finding a shower. I don't care.
No, I just don't think they have a shower that was nearby. They were out in the wild.
They were legit. I'm not going to say some safari, but they were out during the day doing whatever you do when you tour in Australia and come across some wild animals and you try to feed
They were on a walkabout?
Yeah. What the hell? No, don't tell me we got some crazy.
When they go out in the outback, they call it a walkabout.
Yes. I thought there was some inside joke that I didn't know. Okay, great.
Yeah,
I was scared if it was another penis inside joke, and I was scared about what the hell walkabouts had to do with animal penises today.
Relax.
But okay,
no more penis. Okay. That was
no more penises, except for the koala penises peeing on people and giving people chlamydia and ruining marriages. Y'all check that out. If you've ever been to Australia and you came back with some funky funk, don't be mad at your partner like they've been cheating. Check if they've been around a nasty little koala.
Well, no, hell no. I'm carrying some extra water and soap. So if a koala does pee on me, I'm stripping down naked.
Industrial size thing of hand sanitizer.
I'm gonna go ahead and wash down, and at the same time, I may get the urge to pee on the koala. God damn it, dude! You're gonna pee on me? I'm peeing right back at you. Bitch.
They claws sharp. They might try to snatch that off. Don't do that.
No,
I don't want to. Yeah.
Great.
So
I can't get back at them. They can get chlamydia on me. I can't get any of my urine on them. Great.
I'm just saying, Yeah, you really are. Anything with sharp claws that can rip off an appendage that I need, I'm good, bruh. Like maybe I was in your way and that's why you peed on me. Was I in the way?
If you're holding the fucking koala, there's no way anybody is holding in anybody's way. You're holding the goddamn animal.
I scared the shit out of it. I scared the piss out of it, quite literally.
Where's the diaper? They put freaking diapers on little baby chimps. Can't they put a diaper on a koala?
They don't tell Americans this when they go to the Australia Zoo to hold the koala.
Yeah, no shit. Oh, by the way, you do sign your way of right to hold this zoo liable from chlamydia that you may encounter with this koala peeing down your leg. Thanks. Appreciate it. What a fun time at the zoo. What did you do at the zoo, dear? Well, we saw a kangaroo. We saw some chimpanzees. And I got chlamydia from a koala bear. Yeah. You fucked a koala? No, it just peed on me and I got chlamydia. I got a picture of it and everything. The PhotoPass operator gave me that picture of me drenched in urine. And then I got a picture from my doctor showing where I got chlamydia. It's great. It's wonderful. We're going to put it on Facebook.
And then how do you explain that to a partner that's probably legit never heard of this?
Yeah, they're probably
pulling your leg, no, you've been out here fucking nasties. You've been bumping uglies with some uglies, and that's why both of us got burned now. I don't believe you that you hugged a koala and it peed on you, and that's why you got chlamydia. That sounds stupid. It sounds made up. Bill,
it does sound made up.
Yep.
If it wasn't for the fact this crap has been scientifically proven 20 years ago, I wouldn't have believed this. But I've seen enough of the stories. I fully believe koalas out here just giving people chlamydia. Don't let it hump your face.
Mm-hmm. I get you. All right. Enough of four-headed dicks and chlamydia. Because that just took a real wrong turn.
Our bad, y'all.
Yeah. Four-headed dicks, and yeah, just major wrong turn. That's all I can
Suspicious
say.
of anyone.
So hang on.
Can we talk about those world's best grandma or grandpa or dad souvenirs for a second? Because I got questions. First off, according to whom? What governing body is in charge of all this? Is there an international panel? Is there a Grandma Olympics I'm unaware of? Did Barbara from Des Moines dominate the uneven bars of unconditional love? Was there a swimsuit competition? Talent portion? Are there even background checks? Who voted? What were the judging criteria? How many references did you have to submit? Because every gift shop across the world is just out here handing out titles like it's Halloween candy. World's best dad. That's a huge claim. The world is almost 8 billion people. Jerry from Jersey beat all of them? Impressive. But y'all, here's where it gets messy, because I just experienced this on the cruise I was on. What happens when two world's best grandmas end up in the same room? Boom! We've got a constitutional crisis. Do they have to duel? Is there a bracket? Do they compare cookie recipes until one taps out? Or is it just a fight to the death in the frozen food aisle section at Costco? Because only one of you can be the best. That's literally how best works. We have completely destroyed the meaning of the word. Kids are growing up here thinking that best just means, oh, somebody bought me a mug. No, sweetheart, that is not how adjectives work. If everybody is the best, then nobody is the best. And honestly, I am suspicious of anyone who wears a shirt that says world's best anything. Because if you are actually the best, other people should be saying it. You shouldn't be walking around advertising your own championship. It's like me printing a t-shirt that says world's most humble. I don't think that's how this works. At this point, I want oversight. I want rankings. I want quarterly evaluations. I want a playoff system. I want Grandma March Madness. Till then, we're just out here making words meaningless. So congrats on your mug, Deborah. Pending official review, you're currently tied with roughly 47 million other world's best grandmas. Find your joy. Can we talk about those world's best grandma?
He's funny, and it also makes a point. I mean, that's why, I got suckered in to getting a Star Wars t-shirt at Disney that says Galaxy's Best Dad. So I'm even beyond the world. I'm beyond this 8 trillion people. I'm basically going other species. I'm going into aliens. I'm going into all the other people out there, whether it be human or otherwise. I'm the Galaxy's Best Dad. Darth Vader's photos on there showing that, hey, he approved it. So how you go against the Empire? You don't. Sorry.
Who wears a shirt that... Can we talk about those world's best, says world's best?
No, boy. He's funny. Here's another one. Well,
can we please retire this whole main character energy thing? Because apparently everybody heard that phrase and immediately thought, I no longer have to acknowledge that other people exist. You're stopped in the middle of an aisle. Your family is walking 6 across on a sidewalk like they're recreating the opening number of Lion King. Your backpack has assaulted 14 innocent people. You started a full-blown conversation in a doorway. You know who does that? The villain. Because here's the thing. If everybody is the main character, then nobody is the main character. That's literally how society works. And I
kind of sounds like very similar path, except in a different category.
I am sorry to be the one to tell you this. Actually, I'm not. Honey, you are not the lead. In fact, statistically speaking, you are not even in the top 10. You are townsperson number 4 with impeccable attendance. I play the baker in Beauty and the Beast, and I need 6 eggs, Summer. And that's okay. Baker has one job. Get them eggs. Don't block the marketplace. You don't see the baker suddenly stopping the whole village because he remembered a story from Cabo.
Is it bad that I'm actually picturing Emma Watson singing...
I was just starting to sing the song in my head.
Here goes the baker with his
baker understand.
Yeah. The same old bread and rolls to sell.
I still have not watched Emma Watson's Beauty and the Beast.
What?
You need to watch it.
What are you doing on the show? Go watch it.
I should, but it was something about when they did all the advertising and stuff for it, and then they came out with the Barbie doll and they made her have a 5 head instead of a 4 head. I was like, why y'all do her like that?
The 5 head forehead,
like
huh?
That? Yeah.
Never mind.
No worse.
Too soon.
me.
I
That's
know.
all I'm asking. Real confidence isn't acting like everyone else should move around you. Real confidence is understanding that you don't have to.
We don't. That just took a wrong turn again.
All right. Yeah, that just gave a whole new meaning to the word forehead.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Oh God,
Poor
I'm not
Flight.
gonna be okay anytime I'm talking about somebody's forehead now.
This
I
poor
make
Flight, poor
forehead
Flight.
and five-head
You're
jokes
just gonna
all the
think of that,
time.
and then
I can't
and
make
you're gonna
forehead
bust
and
up laughing.
five-head
Nobody's
jokes.
gonna know what you're laughing about.
Now,
Oh God.
don't they have a thing called 4-in-print too, or something like that? Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Then
Yeah.
we're screwed.
Yeah.
We're screwed.
I'm screwed.
Oh yeah.
But not by a four-headed pee-pee. Oh no.
There's a restaurant in California that is actually going viral because of a policy that they have on misbehaving children. So there is actually a video on this here. Yeah. Let's do this one.
A restaurant in the Bay Area is going viral for its policy on unruly kids. So the restaurant called Shea Shui in Foster City is a family-friendly.
Now, keep in mind, this is in California. So if you think, oh, Bay Area, oh, that could be me. I live in the Bay. No, this is California.
Restaurant, but on its website, there's a warning not to treat the establishment like a playground, saying running around or making noise with utensils will not be tolerated. Guests who don't abide by this policy may be asked to leave, and parents will be charged for any damage caused by their children. The owner says overall the policy is not new, but escalating behavior forced them to threaten a fee for unruly behavior.
One day I witnessed a parent changing their diaper in the dining room right here on the booth seating next to customers. And we knew that something just needed to be said because as obvious as controlling your kids may be to some people, it seemed to be not obvious to others.
That's great. Come on.
Yeah.
Changing a kid's diaper in the middle of a restaurant?
So the owner says feedback has been divided, mostly positive, with some customers praising his no-nonsense approach to dining out.
Yeah. First off, number one, changing a kid at the dining room. You honestly don't have the fucking nerve to take your kid to the bathroom or the common sense to do that?
Yeah.
That's disgusting. And if I'm at the table next to you, I'm calling your punk ass out. Bitch, what the fuck are you doing? We're trying to eat here. Nobody wants to smell that shit. Go take that into the bathroom.
Some parents these days are absolutely just I don't understand.
That is just fucked up.
I can't even call that a these days thing because I used to serve pretty much 20 years ago now, right?
Right.
It was so common for parents even back then to change their kids' diaper at the table, and their reason was, I don't like to go change my kid's diaper in the bathroom because the changing station is gross. And that used to tick me off because it's like the changing station is gross because the one other parent that was here today changed their kid in there and didn't clean up behind themselves. And I'm sorry, you go into the changing stations, you change your baby. Yes, sometimes poop gets everywhere. That's why nowadays they have like those rollout pads that you could put on top of the changing station. So, you keep your kid clean. Yeah. But they didn't always have those so commonly, right? So back then, they would routinely come in there. There's doo-doo in there. There's whatever else leftover wipes, just throwing their stuff onto the changing station. So the changing station is trifling because we gotta, as the servers, we're checking the bathrooms once every hour, or some places like once every 2 hours, whatever their routine is. Point is, if I don't go in there and catch it, that some trifling parent already been leaving the bathroom trifling. So then now other parents don't want to use the bathroom and they trying to make a stand. I'm going to tick off everybody because servers are horrible and they deserve to be treated horribly for not also being maids. Yo, you being trifling, bringing your trifling kids in here doing trifling ass stuff. And I can't even say trifling kids. It's the parents doing trifling stuff with the kids. The kids can't help it that they had a blowout at the middle of Applebee's. You know, it happens. Baby had a little bit too much peas today and whatever they had. And, you know, it's going to funk up the place. Don't funk it up at the table and ruin everybody else's appetite, you trifling wench.
Yeah, you know, I don't care if you go into the bathroom and it's like all screwed up and everything like that. Number one, you go into the bathroom if you're going to go ahead and do feces or pee or anything like that. Where the fuck are you going to put the messy diaper? You're going to put it on top of the rest of the plates? Where the hell are you going to put it?
Yes, that's what they do.
Very simple question.
They leave the diaper for the server's team. They want to stick it to the server. Leave legitimately.
Yeah, they think the servers are to blame for the whole thing. Which, listen, there's probably a janitorial staff that needs to go ahead and get the cleanup over there. Clean up an aisle bathroom. You need to get over there. Let's go. So I firmly believe that.
No, restaurants don't have a separate janitorial staff. It's the servers that clean it. The same people who work in for $2.13 an hour have to go and clean the tables and then go clean the bathrooms in between and then go clean in the back. So yeah, servers hate that shit. Like to come into the restaurant and then you literally leaving human feces on the top of a table, you trifling
bitch.
Wench, bitch, all of it.
I'll take bitch.
Yeah,
I'll take bitch. You know, I'll take the bitch. You know.
Well, I mean, that's not even like I've seen people talking about like in Disney, people in line letting their kids pee in the bushes in line at a theme park.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
It really is.
That's still 10 times better. Unfortunately.
You know what? Yeah, in that particular instance, it's still wrong.
It's not where you're
eating. It's still
eating,
wrong.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's not
But
a
it's
restaurant where there's food.
People just have no consideration for other people.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Absolutely.
All right. So obviously just one of those things. And now I understand the whole don't bring your kid in if it's under 5. You know, keep that shit at home. They need to be potty trained. Is your kid potty trained? Yes, you may be seated. I see your kid still wears a diaper. You cannot come in here. Well, we got reservations. Too bad. Those reservations have been canceled. Goodbye.
You know, that's one of the main reasons like McDonald's doesn't have a play area anymore, right?
I was always wondering that because, those play areas have been, went bye-bye.
Yeah, because kids are kids. They want to have fun. They not ready to leave the ball area. They would rather pee in the balls or pee down the slide than come out of their fun time and go use the bathroom. We
had that issue as well. It wasn't a slide or anything. This is, but while we were, training Stefan, he went ahead and hid behind the slide and squatted and did a boop. We noticed it before he went back on the rides. I was like, we need to go. Yeah. But it's like he didn't say anything, I guess too embarrassed or whatever, or just, he didn't know how to ask anybody, like, I need to go to the bathroom. Just one of those things that he had to learn.
Yeah.
So, we've had that before, but it's like, hey, listen, we got to go. This, we don't want you, in your own filth, sliding around and everything like that. Got to go. We don't have a change of clothes. Or if we did, we still got to go. Just it's a little embarrassing, but understandable from our end, but embarrassing, just out in public. Yes, Super Heart. We'll make sure we check it out. Check out the video, Super Heart with Eichmann Breezy on their YouTube. Please check it out. They're bugging the shit out of me to make sure that you check it out. So please check it out. All right. So this is a news story that I don't know if I get it. I think, no, I do get it, but it's kind of weird. There's apparently Ohio lawmakers are looking to pass a bill requiring schools to teach kids to get married before having kids. Isn't that sex ed? Ohio legislators passed a bill requiring public schools to teach students that they are more likely to succeed if they get married before having children. Senate Bill number 276 initially only included provisions on school psychologist licensing, but legislators added new requirements for the school districts right before passing the bill on June 10th. Now the bill includes requirements for public school districts to teach the, quote, success sequence, end quote, and create policies to expand extracurricular access. That's what it says. The bill, which awaits the governor's signature, requires students in grades 6 to 12 to study the success sequence, which includes obtaining a high school degree, diploma, whatever, finding a full-time job, and marrying before having kids. The bill says people who follow the 3 steps in the success sequence are, quote, overwhelmingly less likely to live in poverty in adulthood. I got bad news for you. If you're single and working only one job, you're living in poverty, especially right out of high school or college for that matter. Success sequence legislation has been introduced in both the House and Senate, but were foiled into SB 276 instead of passing as standalone bills. Advocates like the Center for Christian Virtue said the bill was an important step for supporting students. Yeah, because religion has to get involved. Of course, religion has to get involved. Opponents of the bill, including some teachers and professors, say the worry of the bill's curriculum requirements are too narrow. They also said the bill's teachings could ostracize students who come from single-parent, blended LGBTQ plus households, blah, 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 blah. I got to hear it from you ladies. Go ahead and tell me, is this something that should be in school? Is this something that is a benefit? Would this help teenage pregnancy being reduced?
I don't think it would make any difference.
Ashley, same thing. Short and sweet. Oh, she might be frozen.
I was gonna say I don't hear her.
Oh.
Yeah, I was
There she
slightly
is.
frozen for a minute. I was waiting for it to come back in. Eyes back.
All right.
So I love this
So where do we
full
go?
circle.
What do you think?
I love this full circle moment. Me and my friend were actually just talking about a lot of the classes that have been removed from school as what was used to be required classes, then turned into extracurriculars, and then just being completely removed, and you have to be in a special club to learn certain things. And it's, in my opinion, ruined society. And a lot of those classes were centered around home ec as well as tech classes. How to get a skill without having to go to college, how to be able to take care of yourself without the necessary need to go to college. Those type of things, as I said, have been completely removed from a lot of state curriculums over the years. And it has divided this world into not even knowing how to start to build a 2-parent healthy home. And at this point in society, we can't afford to build. Sorry, go ahead.
I don't mean to interrupt real quick. But are you saying you're for classes like home ec, or you're against it?
I'm for those type of classes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I remember back in the day, I was in middle school and I took shop, home ec. They had a rotating 6 classes that you got to take throughout the year. Like, obviously it was 6 classes.
I remember we had that too.
Yeah, we couldn't do it per quarter. It was like a 3 or 4 weeks. Then you rotate
Yeah.
And you got to do something like that where it gave you some. It was the intent was to give you skills. I can't still cook with the shit, but still, stuff like that is what we had, but they don't have that no more.
Exactly. They've removed this, and as let's be honest, those classes, for the reasons they were developed, yes, they were sexist. And I mean that for both genders. They were to essentially streamline what women are supposed to do. Originally, certain classes were only allowed to women, and only certain classes were allowed to men. It was literally a system built so that you could only fall into your gender role. However, completely removing the classes is not the answer. Make it available to everyone. Understood that have structure in the home. So the way to do it now is to explain that hey, structure is good, and two parent.
So Ashley's having a little bit of internet problems, but what she's trying to say basically is these classes are important, and she is for it, to where, if the attention or the learning is not at home, which should be, these values should be enlisted, whether you're a single parent or whatever. Bottom line is, you have a kid, you don't want to be in a single type scenario. You don't want to be raising that kid by yourself,
because it's harder.
It's not only just harder, but the child, it also suffers as well.
Yeah.
And that's just facts. That's just truth. So whether you're like for marriage, against marriage, whatever the case, but wherever you stand, there needs to be some type of there needs to be a plan and progress of like, hey, this is what you should go ahead and try to accomplish. We're not saying that everybody's going to accomplish that. Like Alyssa said, I don't think it's going to make much difference in regards to teen pregnancy going down or anything like that. I'm sure, kids are still going to fuck. That's the sad part, unfortunately, is it's still going to go ahead and they're still going to go down. They're not going to use protection. They're not going to be safe about it. It's still going to happen. But the point is to try to make somebody more aware. Don't get knocked up. Try not to get knocked up. We know you're going to do it. Just try not to get knocked up. You get on the pill, use birth control. If you're going to be sexually active, try to use birth control. I mean, and again, you may cross the line with some of those people. The bottom line with the whole thing is that you're always going to have opposers that don't like the class that they're being taught, or they don't like that this is being done in school. But you're going to piss somebody off regardless. I'd rather go ahead and at least try to educate the kids. Hey, this is what you're going to get yourself into. This is a possibility. It's not going to be everybody. You could go ahead and get pregnant and you're in a well-off financial situation. All of a sudden, mama dies and leaves you a whole bunch of money. I guess you're going to be okay, right? You can stay home and do that. But if you're going to be out there busting your butt, paying rent on a 2-bedroom house, which is in some places $2,500 a month, that not including utilities, just saying, you're going to struggle, especially going into the workforce without any experience whatsoever, unless you go ahead and you're Bill Gates or you're somebody with a creative idea that just takes off, which guarantee you're in the less than 1% column on that one. It's always wise to let people know, and that's, I think, it's try to educate them.
Yeah. Well,
whether it works or not, that's a different story.
And we grew up in that time where those classes were still available. I know home ec was an elective, and so was I cannot even think of the name of it.
But home ec, though, here's the thing. Wait. Home ec was an elective, but here's the thing. Most guys went ahead and joined home ec so they can bang the chicks. That was all it was, basically. That was all it was.
But then there was also
thanks, Super.
I can't think of the name of the class. I think it was like life skills or something where it was It was the one where you brought home the baby doll. It went into like how to keep a checkbook, how to do, all of the stuff that you need to know how to do as an adult.
I don't think my school had enough funding to go ahead and get everybody $1. So, yeah, we didn't do that thing. But I know what you're talking about. Yeah, they
well, no, they only had like 5 baby dolls, and you had to take turns taking it home.
Yeah. No. Now, if I was with a partner that said, "Well, we have to breastfeed this every so often," I'm thinking, okay,
there was no breastfeeding. There was a little key that you stuck in its back.
Oh, damn.
It's funny. The reason that class actually started getting cut from the curriculum is because it actually had a higher rate of teen pregnancy. What they had started finding, the teens started feeling that one, not only were they ready to have kids, but they were excited. They were, because they were given essentially guidance on how to do it, it became fun to them. So it was like, oh, this is easy.
But that wasn't the only thing that class was about.
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
There was a lot of other really important things that they taught you about how to be an adult.
Yeah, balancing a checkbook was one of them, but they don't do that now no more. What the hell's a checkbook?
Well, yeah, nobody uses a checkbook anymore, but at the time that was important.
Yeah.
All right. But different things about how to make a resume.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
So in closing, because we got to wrap this up. So in closing, I fully agree. I think they should go ahead and do this, but they need to make it in a point where it's inclusive to everybody. And, again, you got to watch the nerves and the feelings of other people, unfortunately. So we're going to go ahead and take a quick break. We're going to go ahead and get back to either good news or we're going to get to Ashley's subject. We're going to have about 5 or 6 minutes to do it. So whichever one we do, we're going to have to do quick. So don't go anywhere. If we do get to good news, then this sweeper makes sense. If not, Ashley will take over. But here we go. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Wrapping up the show with Alyssa's good news after a short break.
What they fucking said. Lazy. Those thoughts within my head. Something that killed me. Yeah, I don't know just what it could be. Something that killed me. Yeah, I don't know just what it could be. I'm hopeless. This tragedy. I'm gonna still see. In my head, yeah. Something that killed me, yeah, I don't know just what it could be. Something that killed me, yeah, I don't know just what it could be. I'm hopeless, this tragedy, I'm gonna sing the whole world to see. 'Cause something that killed me, yeah, I don't know just what it could be.
Everything that you touch first, Latinos touch. We're there every day early. Everything you touch. Let me give you some examples. Taco Bell had some tainted green onions. Oh God. I got E. coli from them. Some tainted green onions showed up at Taco Bell. Okay, white people get E. coli, the whole world fucking stops. Who picks the onions? Latinos. You talk shit about us, it gets down to the fields. I didn't hear you. What did they say about us? They don't want us here. We're lazy and we're depleting the system. Oh yeah? Mira, ¿quieren onions? Mira, cabrón. Hasta en el culo, güey. Here, take that shit to Taco Bell. Take it. There's your chalupa right there. Here, let me put some hairs. Ay. For my culo, because they hurt. There. Better. Think outside the bun. There. We don't fucking eat there. What do I care?
All right, we're almost to the end. Here's Alyssa's good news on the Charles Richardson Show.
Oh, almost had it. Little bit off, but that's okay. We got it figured out. Alyssa did rile up good news, so actually you're off the hook for tonight. We'll get to you. We'll get to you next week. Make sure you go ahead and load that up and try to be vigilant on the road. Just saying. That's right here. All right, here is Alyssa's good news. Let's go ahead and get it rolling. Full screen, baby. It's full screen.
An 11-year-old wasn't going to let a man die when he alone dove in to rescue a drowning man. An 11-year-old in Kentucky is credited with saving a man who fell unconscious in an apartment swimming pool last week. Seeing that nobody was doing anything about the situation, Avery Woolery took the burden of action upon his shoulders, broad in spirit, if not in size. No one was going to do anything, so I put on my goggles and I went underwater. Avery told local news. I grabbed him up and I just felt really bad because there was no way that I was going to let another man die today. He's a human being. He should be treated as such. Once Avery had gotten him onto solid ground, a friend, or so Avery supposed, came over and began performing CPR until the first responders arrived at someone's calling. The man was taken to a local hospital where WKYT reported he remained in critical condition. Avery's father said he was so proud of his son for acting so decisively. I'm proud of him. When I was walking up here, somebody said, "Thank you. You taught him how to swim," Mr. Woolery said. Yeah, so that's the good news.
Oh, cool.
Short and sweet.
Yeah, I like it. Hey, short and sweet, and didn't use a fourth tip clover. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of works out like that. All right. What's that? I'm sorry.
No fours.
No four. No. We're all scarred for life. We are. Once again, make sure you go ahead and go to w.gg, W Energy Drink. Officially sponsors the show, and we would like it if you could make an order. Go ahead and do that. While you're doing that, at the checkout part, just put in the code Richardson Show and get 10% off your order. W Energy Drink. W.gg. DUBBY.gg. Also, please like and share the show. Facebook and YouTube are our main outlets for video and audio. Search The Charles Richardson Show for video and clips and replays of all of our shows. And also want a big thank you to the Up Yours Network in the UK and Dare Media Group and Dare Talk Radio over in Australia. Thank you very much for allowing me to have the presence to go ahead and enlighten your, well, I don't know if enlighten your mind would be anything, but discussing things like a four-headed penis. You know, I mean, it could be worse. Could have been a worse first day. I don't know.
Well, see, most Australians probably knew that.
They probably did. You're right. We didn't know that. Ashley sure as hell didn't.
They're probably just laughing at us.
They probably are.
They probably are.
Hell no.
Yeah, you're right. They're probably getting a big kick
I'm
out
gonna
of
yell
it.
at my Australian friends tonight.
They're probably getting a big kick out of it, but it's okay. You know what? Listen, it's all good. We learn something new every day. And by the way, it's not four. It's a four. It's four vaginas out of a penis like thing. I mean, that's what it looks like. It looks like vaginas. It really does. It doesn't look like anything that's going to spew venom or semen or whatever the thing spews. Anyway, we're diving down that. We're diving down that way too much. I think I'm going to play the song and get the hell out of here. That's what I'm going to do. Once again, thanks everybody for listening. Again, share and like the show. Make sure you like our Facebook page, The Charles Richardson Show, YouTube channel as well. Same name, The Charles Richardson Show. Subscribe. It's free to do. And, we love you for it. Hopefully this has been much better than the Crazy Joe Show that you guys have been tuned into over there on Dare Media. And we will see you next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. Hopefully with all of us for the whole thing, because gotta hear Miss Ashley's movie thing. So you gotta do. We still gotta figure out what we're gonna call that thing, but it's a good segment. And one of these days, we're gonna get Scotty from Dare Media Group. We're gonna go ahead and get him to chime in one of these days, just to pick on him too. And just so Alyssa can hear his accent again. 2 hours. It was like a love connection, honest to God. All right, we're out of here. You guys take care. Have a great night, great morning, great wherever you are. And we'll see you next time. Adios. Bye-bye.
Yo.
Even though my world is black, I can see a speck of light. Feeling stronger, feeling free. With the shadows of the